Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while since the last video was posted on here, so it's probably best that we have a recap on the cars, their current status. Let's get into it. So the first car we did then, the 330D, the daily driver, which is still a dream. It's running strong, it's on 129,000 miles roughly. So about half of the way, I think it was 250,000 miles I suggested I'd like to do with it. Although the run rate's a bit slow, so it might take a little while to get there. It might take a few years to get there. Probably needs a clean. It's not been cleaned since the video was done, which was a bit of a while ago. So it probably needs a clean. If I've done this right, I might have a picture now showing it in all its filthy glory. Done a bit of maintenance since we had it, or since we did the video. Had a service, did some pads all round, and a set of Bridgestones all round as well. Tyre tread depth's just getting low. Nothing exciting, no punctures, no blowouts, just a bit of routine maintenance. So the 330D has been strong, love it. And the second car we did was the 320D convertible, the M Sport, similar colour to the polo shirt as it happens. That car, had it freed from the garage and put on a truck and taken away to be fixed, and it is now fixed, which is great. It's the ideal weather for it. We're sunny outside with blue skies. It's lovely and warm out there, so it's the ideal time to have the car. I just need to get it back here so that I can use it. If only I hadn't bought another convertible. Car 3 then, the Range Rover L322 TDV8 is no longer here. It's been sold on to new ownership. The reality is, having taken it for an MOT, which it passed other than 2 rear tyres cut to cords, so again I think it was 2 Michelins put on just to match what was on the car. The mileage on the MOT certificate versus when I bought it hadn't really changed, so sort of reality set in that maybe I didn't need it and probably best to sell it. So it's no longer here, it's no longer with us. It's a shame. I miss seeing it on the driveway. I miss admiring what really is a British automotive icon. I don't think there's many that look much better. And so on to video 4, which was for the Italian thoroughbred, interestingly named, the Alfa Romeo 159 TBI TI. And there's a story on that car. So much with that car. Remember, I bought it cheaply because the EML was on, and that EML became quite the saga really, which will have its own video. It was like not going down just one rabbit warren, but going down, I don't know, half a dozen rabbit warrens. But it's fixed. It is fixed. However, to quote another Matt, I have massively overspent on that car, but it is fixed. So the fourth video then, the 850 V12. What a car, what a piece of engineering that is. Looks stunning despite those awful issues. It's the badges that are on it which just need to come off. This is the car though that disappoints me the most. Although thinking about it, it's not the car that disappoints me the most. What disappoints me, let's get this right. What disappoints me the most about this car is the fact that it's not here, that it's not as the romantic vision in the head would have it, here to be driven and enjoyed. Listen to those 12 cylinders in a tunnel, why not? There's just so many niggly things to do to it, and just I've got a little list in front of me of some of them. So electric motors on the front seats, they need fixing, because they both don't work. I think it's on the inside. The glove box, need to get a glove box on there, and the fixings for it as well. We need to sort out the sagging headlining, which is a new headlining. There's things to do with brakes and brake lines. There's things to do with steering, and it needs a service. And I just like to have it here. I just like to have it here and be able to drive it. But there we are. Car number 5, the 850, the car that I disappoint myself with the most. And finally, car 6, the completion of the half dozen, the Range Rover L322 Supercharged in Ipanema sand colour outside. with the lovely chocolate and caramel interior. Do you remember that? If you're watching this video and haven't seen that, go and have a look. It's a chocolate and caramel leather interior, which includes a leather headlining as well. It's very different, quite the acquired taste. That car, the engine is in bits. It's apart, head gasket issue, so I think the head's gone off for skimming, so we can get that all put back together and have that running. And then as I say this, I think about the TDV8 Range Rover, where I realised I didn't use it and I sold it. And I do wonder if that's going to be the outcome with this one. Am I going to use a car that's going to do not many miles to the gallons? Might be more gallons to the mile. But there we are. One for the future. Let's await its fix and let's go from there. Of course, I don't need to sell it. I can just admire it on the driveway. And there we have it, an update on the half dozen. So we've got one running just as fine as it was, just needs clean. We've got one that's sold, no longer here. Two that are fixed, one quite the saga, and two that are in the process, one slightly further along the process than the 850, of course, with its niggly bits. It's quite a challenge to have more cars than I suppose is the norm for most people. Just keeping on top of maintenance issues, and then when things need to be fixed and things need to be actioned. But there we are. We take our choices in life and we run with them, don't we? Particularly when it comes to cars and being a bit car sad, as it were. There we go, folks. Thank you ever so much for watching. There will be a video coming on the Alfa Romeo saga and all that was involved in that. We'll go for a drive in that as well and experience that car. But thank you ever so much for watching. Good thing I've not added anything to the fleet. Maybe there is. I think I've touched on it. There's a convertible. There is another convertible. There might be something else as well. There we go. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. We'll see you next time. Cheerio.